Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Uniquely You. As you can probably tell if you are a subscriber or if you've ever seen a video, it's been quite a while since I've posted anything on this channel. Like literally quite a while, like 2 years type of wow. But I'm back and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. I'm going to be actually putting content out and keeping this up. And this first video, as you can probably tell from the caption, why I made Uniquely You, is just kind of be like an introduction and just kind of explaining why I created it, what it's for, and the purpose of it. And hopefully you guys will stick around and subscribe to the channel and we can all do this journey together. So 2 years ago I decided to make Uniquely You because, like a lot of young people, I struggled with the fact of just being able to be me and accept who I am and just focus on things that is actually meaningful to me and not so much of what everybody else thinks. And of course, you know, in the society that we live in today, everything is just, you just have to literally fight to be the wonderful creation that God created you to be, a unique individual unto yourself and not follow the norm of everybody else. And so I see like a lot of things on social media or just out with like young people, teenagers, young adults struggling, making this struggle. And a lot of people that a lot of times think they're alone because they think that they face this struggle alone and they don't know what somebody else is feeling, or that somebody else will never feel what they're feeling in that time. And so this platform is really, I created it to be that voice that's silenced a lot of the time, and be the voice that a lot of people, the questions that a lot of people have but won't ask, and a lot of the things that are going around about in every young adult and every teenager's mind that nobody is comfortable with speaking about because it's something that's not really supposed to be talked about. So that is why I created Uniquely You. And when I started it, I thought I was that person. I kind of thought, you know, I'm unique and I've got this about me, I've got that about me that's different. So I made the first few videos. I literally made three videos and they were each like a month apart. And then I stopped because I kept battling with other things, trying to get certain other things done. I do music and I have another YouTube channel, which I'll link down below if you guys want to check that one out, because you can subscribe. And so I started getting caught up with trying to post a video, and so like 3 months went by and I hadn't posted a video. And then I don't know, something happened, something kind of changed, and I realized I had to come and face the fact with myself. I realized that I wasn't really the person that I was trying to acknowledge and help other people to be. There were still a lot of things that I struggled with that are the ideal in today's society that I wanted to either be or have or do certain things that wasn't me, and I hadn't come to terms with embracing myself and the creature, the perfect human being, the imperfectly perfect human being that God created me to be. And so I stopped. I took a break. I decided that I needed to go on this journey for myself and figure out who I was and what things meant to me and what was important to me and how to become unique unto myself. And so I purposely didn't post for like a year. I just disappeared. I didn't say anything and just stopped making videos. And then I learned so much in that year. I grew so much, and I learned things about myself, things about other people, things about just life in general that have become so helpful and have sculpted me into becoming the person that I am today. And so then fast forward now, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start making the videos again because I think it's time. I've come to terms with a lot of things. I'm not saying, I have definitely not come to terms with everything about myself or just being someone different, a different person than what is the norm on Instagram, just general what people do nowadays. But I have learned to embrace and be thankful and enjoy a lot more of me and what I am than I was when I first made my first few videos. And so I was like, okay, well, I can start doing this again. I'm there. And then things just kept getting in the way, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but then I kept doing something else, or something else put it off, and I just kind of like put it off forever. And so 2 years went by, and now I got a text from a friend who wanted to see some of my videos, and so I sent her some of the videos, one of the videos of my 3 that I have out, and she absolutely loved it and was like, well, I hope that maybe you want to work with me, and you could do these Uniquely You videos, and we could put it on our site, because we have a heart for young people and we want to reach out to them, and your videos are just you being a young person and in the state that you're in and stuff. It's just really encouraging and hopeful, and I'd love if you could work with us. I was like, sure. And it really gave me the motivation and the determination to go ahead and restart everything and just do it well, because another reason I put it off is because like I wanted to be able to put out something of good quality, something that was meaningful, something that was impactful, and not just like blabbling on and just saying stuff and whatever. And so here I am. I'm making this first video. Now, Uniquely You, the purpose of it and creating it, as I've kind of been talking about this whole time, is to help myself and all those other people out there, all of you guys that are out there, whoever watches this video, help us to be able to come to terms and embrace and learn to be a unique individual and not struggle to fight to be like the norm, be like what society and everyone else that is unhappy with their life is telling you need to be like, because it's damaging, it's destroying, and it really does make your life miserable. And as like a 20-something-year-old, an 18-year-old or whatever, to be unhappy at such a young age is truly a devastation. It's pure misery. And it's not like you don't know, you know what I mean? It's not like it's not like you don't feel the misery and like, wow, I'm really not happy being this way. It's like it's like hair. It's like you're born with a certain set of hair, certain texture of hair, certain type of hair, and you're unhappy with that hair, so you try all these different ways, straightening, curly perming, whatever it is, to conform your hair to be something that it's not. And eventually the wear and tear that you put on your hair is eventually just gonna break it. It has a breaking point. And so my mission for myself, and hopefully for anybody else who's watching this, is to help us not have to reach that breaking point, to be able to come out of that and just accept. And it really is. It's not an easy thing to learn to be what you are than from what you've been taught and told that you should be. It's actually a process, and I'm still on this process, and I hope that maybe you'll start this process with me after watching this video. Of God made us so wonderfully. Individuality is such a gift, and so why would you want to be like the person next door, or the popular person in school, or just anybody else? Why would you want to strip that individuality away from yourself to be like somebody else? When you really think about it, does it make that much sense? And so, yeah, my goal is there's a lot of questions that young people have that we don't talk about really, because we're unsure of how someone's going to respond, or how we're going to take it, or if we're comfortable with sharing it. It's true. It really is. It's true. So, Uniquely You, the channel, my objective is to talk about topics that generally don't come up a lot of the time, and to address certain things. And if you guys have a topic or something that you struggle with, then please drop a comment, send me an email, and I'll try to make a video out of it, because we need to be able to be open and be honest and come to terms with ourselves and face the facts, and be able to face ourselves and be honest to each other. And a lot of these things would probably go away if we could just do that. So I'm gonna be talking about all sorts of topics: parents, boyfriends, confidence, just anything that we don't typically talk about because it's just awkward, you know. And faith, you know, I'm a person of faith, and that can be an entirely another video, my faith and stuff like that. And so I hope that you guys will want to stick around for this and come with me on this journey. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, give it a thumbs up. Also, the people that I have partnered with, I'll be leaving their information, the links and everything down in the description below. And so you guys, please go check them out. They're really trying to make a big difference here, and just one extra person that sees that it could change the world. So go ahead and do that. Follow me on Instagram and all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay unique.